Hello everyone, welcome to Southeast Asian Eats, the podcast where we explore the delicious, history-rich foods of our region. But before that, I'm Nabilla from Mojokerto, Indonesia. Hi!
And I am Lisa from Lamongan, Indonesia. So today we're talking about the authentic local dishes and how they connect to Southeast Asia's amazing food history. Talking about food is making me hungry already. Are you hungry yet, Nabila?
I definitely am. And hey listeners, get ready because we're diving into two iconic dishes, which is Nasi Boran from Lamongan and Onde-Onde from Mojokerto, plus how they fit into the bigger Southeast Asian food story.
Okay, let's start with my hometown specialty. So maybe if you heard about Lamongan, the first thing that pop out into your mind is soto Lamongan, right? But you know that there is another specialty that I am very like it is nasi boran. Surprise! I bought the nasi boran right away.
Wow!
So we as the people from Lamongan agree that you haven't visited Lamongan if you haven't tried nasi boran. So this dish is amazing. So I'm very grateful that I am from Lamongan and I can eat nasi boran for the rest of my life. I can eat it every day.
Wow, that's such a some high praise. What make it so special?
Okay, I think this food only exists in Lamongan. Even in Lamongan itself, we can never find this dish in the rural areas. Usually they sell it on the roadside or sidewalk. So you can see that the white rice is served with many kinds of side dishes. But right now I choose only the chicken because I love chicken. And the famous one is the chicken and also the silly fish. But actually the silly fish is very rare right now because it is very expensive. So they serve the main part of nasi boran with the sambal, the nasi boran sambal. And for finishing, they always put bayek as the final touch.
That sounds amazing, and that food looks so amazing. But I have a question. What's the history behind it? If you know that.
Okay, so I think the name boran is believed to come from the Javanese word called boran, which means to spread out or to sell around. So this is because the way the dish was traditionally sold, the sellers would carry the rice and side dishes in basket called bakul or wakul and walk around neighborhood to sell it. So originally nasi boran was a simple home-cooked meal for farmers and fishermen. But over time, as Lamongan cuisine grew, nasi boran transitioned from a comfort food to popular street food. So sellers started selling it in markets and along roadsides, which eventually made nasi boran even more recognizable. Today, nasi boran is one of Lamongan's specialties, alongside with soto Lamongan, which attract locals and tourists alike.
So nasi boran is like a mini history lesson on a plate, right?
Exactly, and just like nasi lemak in Malaysia, as you know, nasi boran also shows how rice dishes evolved with local taste and trade.
Wow, that's such a great information because I've never tried the nasi boran before. I hope I will try that one day. So now let's talk about my hometown food. It is sweet. So in Mojokerto, there's one famous food called Onde-Onde. Did you know the Onde-Onde before?
Yeah, I know. Definitely.
And surprise, I have the Onde-Onde right now.
Wow!
So this golden sesame coated with the glutinous rice ball stuff. First with the molten palm sugar when you bite into them.
But wait, isn't it Onde-Onde also found in other countries? I feel like I've seen it in Malaysia or China.
Yes, you're right, and that's the coolest part of this history. So the recipe likely traveled to Java centuries ago through the spice trade. So the Onde-Onde was first brought by Chinese traders to the archipelago in the year 1300 to 1500 AD. It was brought by Admiral Cheng Ho from the Ming Dynasty. So initially, Onde-Onde only contained palm sugar paste and tastes sweet. It was named jian, sorry if I misspelled the word, or sesame balls, but in Mojokerto we made it our own by swapping the red bean paste for Javanese palm sugar and frying it just right so it's crispy outside and the chewy inside.
Wow, so it's like a culinary mix?
Totally. And get this, the sesame seeds coating on Onde probably came from India or the Middle East, traded along the same routes as spices. Even the palm sugar inside tells a story. The Java was a major sugar exporter during the colonial times.
Oh wow, so one little snack connects China, India, the Middle East, and colonial history?
Exactly. And across the Southeast Asia, you will find cousins like Onde-Onde, like Malaysia with kuih bom, or Vietnamese bun cham, or even in Japan they have like gomadango. It proved that food never stays in one place.
Wow, it's wild how one dish can hold so much history. Nasi Boran and Onde-Onde both prove how connected Southeast Asia's flavors are.
You're right. Spices, rice, and cooking techniques move with people. That's why the Thai curries, Vietnamese pho, or Indonesian rendang have similar tastes. They all grew from trade, war, and the cultural exchange.
And yeah, do not forget about colonialism. The Dutch, Portuguese, and British introduced all these ingredients like peanuts and chili peppers, which are now staples.
So next time, if you eat Onde-Onde or Nasi Boran, remember that you're tasting the centuries of history, trade, and the cultural mashups.
Yes, that's right. So I think that's all from us. So thank you so much for joining us on this tasty journey through time.
Thank you for listening. Until next time, selamat makan.
Selamat makan.